yeah, yeah. Oh. Ooh, 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 baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, ladies and gentlemen, when it's cold outside, that's the rhythm and the beat. We're gonna skip Jaheim because, you know, I gotta now listen to his songs to make sure that he ain't doing no cursing, because y'all knows I don't allows that on my videos. Okay, that's my boy. I like him. He sang some songs that I have a lot of respect for. I'm gonna turn her down just a little bit. You guys may not be able to hear her as loud as I'm hearing her because I got the earphones on my ears on both ears. Hey, do y'all know who Julia Adams is? Yeah, well, let me tell y'all who Julia is, y'all. Julia Adams was an American government official, a former political advisor that served in the 33rd Secretary for the United States Senate from 2015 to 2021. Do you see that? That's Julie, y'all. Want y'all to pay attention because some of y'all don't get it. You don't understand. I want y'all to follow me. We're going to go back. We're going to go back, y'all. Got to go back one more again. One more again. Well, we did Julie Adams without the E, and so we pulled up the actress. We weren't looking for the actress, y'all. Let me show y'all something. Uh-oh. Let's do... Got to wait for my system to catch up, because I can't stay on long. I got another consult to do in just a second, y'all. These are consults that I'm making up for the most part, that I promised people I was going to do, and I didn't finish them. And then we got some people who are coming and doing the consult initially. Sorry, I didn't know there were so many of you guys who needed assistance like this. I apologize. I would have offered it a long time ago. Hey, look at that. There's Karen, y'all. Y'all know who Miss Haas is? This is Karen Haas. Let's make these women famous, y'all. No, I'm not gonna make them famous. Not like that. They didn't do anything wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Neither one of them, Karen nor Julie, did anything wrong. But Karen Leanne Haas is an American government affairs official who served as the 34th clerk of the United States House of Representatives from 2005 to February 2007, and the 36th clerk of the United States House of Representatives from January 2011 to 2019. After leaving the position, she was named to the governing board of the Office of Congressional Ethics in 2021. Now, you're saying, who are these women and why are they so important? So, sipping on what when you're feeling low? Julia Adams is the Secretary of the United States Senate who passed the private law. This is the bill being passed by 2/3 senators present, having voted in the affirmation of the passing of the relief of the Bradley Christopher Stark. This is the Bradley Christopher Stark Act, ladies and gentlemen. These women existed. For those who were saying, well, they're not sure, okay? Call them as witnesses. This is Karen Haas of the United States Department of Representatives. Or, excuse me, Department of Representatives, House of Representatives, ladies and gentlemen. This bill having passed by a 2/3 majority. Do you know what it takes to get a 2/3 majority bill passed in this so-called bipartisan bill, ladies and gentlemen? This was a bipartisan bill. Pay attention. 2/3 majority. This is your super majority, ladies and gentlemen. That's how they overrid the presidential veto. So those of you who have doubts about the arbitration process, those of you who have doubts about the contract, those of you who have doubts about what's going on, you need to go rewind your tape and understand that we're dealing with an actual law here. This law does not apply to you because it's a private law, but this law is your foundation. How is this law your foundation? We go all the way back up top. She's taking back her life, y'all. That's Josh Stone. Findings of Congress. Congress found that sending the contract to the Attorney General and them not responding, that they had a duty to respond, and failing to respond, they assented to the contract because failing to respond was a condition of the contract. If you fail to respond, then this is the case. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, This is Drew Hill. Okay? We're going to break it down just a little bit. Because I've been in love a time or two. But and I still chose me. No one could ever make me feel this way. Anyway, the agreement is a valid, binding settlement agreement between the parties in the United States and operates in the nature of a release dismissal agreement. This is from the Title 42 USC 1985. Pay attention now. The agreement contained an 1983, sorry, alternative dispute resolution clause, arbitration clause for the arbitration of exclusive remedy to the parties in the United States. The United States courts cannot interfere with this contract. They don't have a say-so. Why? Because Congress has determined that the Federal Arbitration Act applies. Whoa, the United States consented to the arbitration and the award made thereunder for the equitable relief of the parties. The contracts are designed and formulated under this very same provision. Follow me, people. Follow me. The United States consented by not responding. And the equitable relief of the parties in the United States are binding. They said the agreement was binding. So if you do an award following the same premise, the courts cannot find that your agreement is not binding as long as you follow the steps. We have listed the steps. Follow the steps, people. Congress hereby expressly waives any and all defenses for the equitable relief of the parties, the beneficiaries, and the corporate beneficiaries by the arbitrator. Why? Because it was a legal process. That's what Congress is saying. Pay attention. This is your foundation. If this law passed there, you attach it to your motions to confirm. You file if you got a case that was dismissed, you did an arbitration award, it was dismissed, do a motion for reconsideration. Put that junk right back in the court and said, hold on, you had no jurisdiction. Congress said that this was a valid contract. Congress said that the other contract that was exactly similar, for which this contract was modeled after, and the process and the private arbitrator was all legal. That it was legal, that it followed the law. You cannot interfere with my process. Y'all need to speak up for yourselves. Y'all are expecting me to come to your rescue every time somebody tells you no. You have got to do your own research, people. You've got to go over this information the same as I did. I'd never looked up Karen before. I never looked up Diane's name before. But you guys have their names. We're not making... You guys have this right here. Now, see, I looked for some of these records and I couldn't find them. Why could I not find these records? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we know that they changed a couple of things. See? Amended and reintroduced to the Senate. Considered and passed by the Senate, considered and passed by the House. Daily compilation of presidential documents 2016. Okay? The Senate and House overrode the veto. Congressional record. This is the part right here. When Trump came in, he decided he was going to veto the amendment. And he did, but it's okay because it passed the House and the Senate by a veto override. Okay? Then they amended the bill to add a provision for the senators. That's not our problem. Considered and passed by the Senate, considered and passed by the House. Daily compilation of presidential documents. Presidential signature, message. Okay? This was a private bill, a private law. So the information, they may have changed the process of making this information available to the public because it was private. But this is for you guys to know that the Bradley Christopher Stark Act is a law. It was enacted into law. Okay? So stop, ladies and gentlemen, with the defeatist mental attitude, trying to make it seem like what I'm doing is wrong or illegal or doesn't work. Okay? Foxy Brown. Okay? Stop trying to put the pressure on me when the pressure's on you. To stand on your square. Don't argue. Don't scream. Don't shout. Follow their policies. Follow their procedures. Get what you're trying to get done first, and then see your success if you follow through. Go back and watch the other 2 videos today. They're all short. This is the longest one, 10 minutes. Gotta go, y'all. Y'all take care. Foxy, let them know.